Welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about something every human desires, but not everyone receives. Respect. We all want people to respect us. We want people to listen when we speak, value our presence, take our words seriously, and treat us with dignity. But here is a reality many people do not understand. Respect is not something we demand. Respect is something we earn. Shouting does not create respect. Begging does not create respect. Force does not create respect. Respect grows from our behavior, our character, our actions, and our standards. People may like us for how we look. People may admire us for our talent, but they will only respect us for how we live. Sometimes we think, if I become rich, people will respect me. If I become famous, people will respect me. But money and fame only create attention, not respect. True respect comes from how we speak, how we behave, how we handle conflict, how we treat others, how we treat ourselves. Respect is not instant. Respect is built slowly. And the interesting part is, if we want others to respect us, we must first respect ourselves. In this video, we will learn 6 powerful ways to earn real respect from people around us. Not by force, not by fear, but through character. These are not tricks. These are not manipulations. These are real-life principles that everyone can practice to become a person others admire and take seriously. So let's begin the journey of 6 ways to get people to respect you. Way 1. Set boundaries and protect your self-worth. One of the most powerful ways to earn respect is to set boundaries. Most people think respect comes from being nice, being helpful, or being available all the time. But here is a truth many people learn late. If we allow people to treat us without respect, they will continue to do so. Respect begins with how we allow others to treat us. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect our time, energy, values, emotions, self-worth. Without boundaries, we become people pleasers, emotionally exhausted, easily used, easily manipulated, easily disrespected. With boundaries, we become confident, balanced, emotionally stable, hard to manipulate, easy to respect. 1. People respect those who respect themselves. When we allow others to interrupt us, insult us, or take advantage of us, we send a message. My comfort does not matter. If we don't respect ourselves, others will not respect us. Self-respect is the foundation of outer respect. 2. Boundaries are not about being rude. Many people fear boundaries because they think, if I say no, people will think I am selfish. But boundaries are not about hurting others. Boundaries are about protecting ourselves. Saying no to something that destroys our peace is saying yes to self-respect. Clear boundaries sound like, I cannot talk right now. I am busy. I don't like being spoken to that way. Please do not interrupt me when I'm speaking. I don't lend money. I need personal space. I am not comfortable with this. This is not aggression. This is self-respect. 3. When we tolerate disrespect, we teach disrespect. Every time we stay silent during disrespect, we teach the person how to treat us. If someone insults us and we smile, they will insult again. If someone uses us and we allow it, they will use us again. Silence may keep peace in the moment, but destroys respect in the long run. 4. Boundaries remove manipulators. Some people only stay with us as long as they can use us. Once we set boundaries, such people disappear. This is not a loss. This is a filter. Any person who leaves when we protect ourselves was never meant for us. Boundaries show who respects us and who only benefits from us. 5. Boundaries change how people talk to us. When we start setting limits, people become more careful. They speak with respect, with honesty, with better tone, with responsibility, because they know we cannot treat this person casually. Boundaries upgrade the quality of relationships. 6. Boundaries protect our time and energy. If we say yes to everything and everyone, we say no to ourselves. Time is limited. Energy is limited. If we spend both on the wrong people, we have nothing left for our goals, our growth, our health, our peace. When we value our time, others begin to value it too. 7. Boundaries make us more attractive in character. People naturally admire those who stand for themselves, do not beg for attention, do not chase approval. Know their worth. Weakness chases attention. Strength chases respect. Boundaries signal strength. 8. Boundaries are a form of emotional discipline. When we set boundaries, we learn to say no without guilt. Leave toxic situations. Stop explaining ourselves endlessly. Avoid unnecessary arguments. Protect our emotional health. This gives us inner power. Emotional power attracts respect. If we want respect, we must protect ourselves from disrespect, overuse, manipulation, excess demands, toxic behavior. Because in the end, people respect those who respect themselves first. Boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are doors. They keep the wrong people out and the right people in. This is the first way to get people to respect us. Way 2. Speak less, observe more. The power of quiet strength. One of the most underrated ways to earn respect is to speak less and observe more. In today's world, many people talk too much, too fast, and without thinking. They speak to fill silence. They speak to get attention. They speak to prove something. They speak to look important. But the surprising truth is people respect the one who speaks with honesty, clarity, and control, not the one who talks endlessly. Quiet strength is more powerful than loud noise. Let's understand why. 1. People who talk too much lose respect. When someone talks constantly, they reveal all their thoughts, all their emotions, all their weaknesses, all their insecurities. Talking without filters makes a person predictable. Predictability reduces value. Reduced value reduces respect. Also, People who talk too much often interrupt others, dominate conversations, show impatience, ignore listening. This makes them appear self-centered, needy, immature, uncontrolled. None of these create respect. 2. People who observe more understand more. Observation is a powerful skill. When we observe, we learn people's intentions, people's attitudes, people's lies, people's values, people's patterns, people's insecurities. Listening and observing give us information that speaking cannot give. Quiet people notice details that loud people miss. And when we understand more, we make better decisions, respond better, and act wiser. Wise behavior earns respect. 3. Silence makes our words more valuable. Imagine two types of speakers. Speaker A talks for 60 minutes without pause. Speaker B speaks only 5 meaningful sentences in 60 minutes. Which one will people remember? Most likely Speaker B, because they speak less. They speak only when needed. Their words have weight. Silence creates a spotlight on words. The less we speak, the more people pay attention when we do. 4. Quiet people control conversations without speaking much. Most people think the one who talks the most controls the room, but actually, the one who speaks calmly and confidently controls the direction. Quiet confidence looks like listening carefully, speaking clearly, asking thoughtful questions, not reacting emotionally, not seeking approval. This creates authority. People respect those who do not chase attention. 5. Observation protects us from manipulation. When we observe before reacting, we protect ourselves. We can detect fake kindness, hidden intentions, passive aggression, jealousy, lies, disrespect. Fast talkers get fooled. Observers do not. People respect the ones they cannot fool. 6. Speaking less prevents unnecessary problems. Many conflicts begin because someone said something without thinking. When we speak less, we avoid arguments, gossip, exposing vulnerabilities, misunderstandings, drama. A person who avoids drama automatically earns respect because respect grows where unnecessary conflict ends. 7. Quiet strength signals emotional control. When we do not react quickly, we show emotional maturity. People respect those who can stay calm, stay composed, stay controlled. Anger is loud but weak. Silence is quiet but strong. 8. Speaking less does not mean being passive. Speaking less does not mean being weak, being shy, being afraid, being submissive. Speaking less means being selective, being thoughtful, being strategic, being aware. Quiet strength is not silence. Quiet strength is controlled communication. 9. The most respected people in history observed more than they spoke. Leaders, thinkers, philosophers, and successful entrepreneurs are known for deep observation, not endless talking. They listen first, they think second, they speak last. This pattern earns respect. Way 3. Be honest and keep your word. Reliability builds respect. A very powerful way to earn deep respect is to be honest and keep our word. In a world full of broken promises, false appearances, fake personalities, and empty words, honesty and reliability are rare, and everything rare becomes valuable. People may like someone for being funny or friendly or stylish, but people respect the one who speaks truth, means what they say, keeps their promises, shows up when needed, does not lie for convenience, does not cheat for advantage. Because honest people are trustworthy, and trust is the foundation of respect. Let's understand why honesty and reliability matter. 1. Honesty builds trust, and trust builds respect. Respect cannot exist without trust. If we lie, cheat, or manipulate, people may fear us or use us, but they will not respect us. When people trust us, they believe our words, our intentions, our actions, our character. Trust is earned slowly through consistent honesty. 2. Keeping our word shows strength of character. Anyone can say, "I will do it," but only a few actually do it. When we keep our word, people take us seriously. People depend on us. People respect our time. People value our presence. When we don't keep our word, people stop relying on us. People lose interest. People stop respecting us. Keeping promises shows responsibility. Responsibility earns respect. 3. Being honest does not mean being rude. Honesty can be spoken with kindness. It is not about hurting others. It is about being genuine. For example, instead of lying, "I'm busy," we can say, "I cannot do that today." Instead of faking interest, we can say, "I don't know much about this." Honesty without kindness is cruelty. Kindness without honesty is hypocrisy. Balanced honesty earns respect. 4. Reliability is more valuable than talent. Talented people are many. Reliable people are few. A reliable person is rare because they finish tasks, show up on time, do what they promise, do not make excuses, do not disappear suddenly, do not break trust. People respect reliability more than talent because talent is common, but reliability is leadership. 5. Honest people sleep peacefully. A person who lies must remember every lie. A person who cheats must live in fear. A person who manipulates must maintain illusions. An honest person does not carry this burden. Honesty gives internal freedom. Internal freedom creates confidence. Confidence creates respect. 6. Honesty shows maturity. Children lie because they are scared. Immature adults lie because they are insecure. Strong adults speak truth because they are grounded. Truth-telling requires courage, self-control, integrity. These characteristics automatically attract respect. 7. People watch actions, not explanations. We can give 100 reasons why we broke a promise, but people will remember only one thing: we did not keep our word. Explanations cannot replace consistency. Consistency is silent but powerful. When we do what we say without excuses and explanations, our respect rises automatically. 8. Honesty shines brighter in difficult situations. It is easy to be honest when nothing is at risk. But true respect comes when we remain honest when it is uncomfortable, when it is risky, when it costs something, when it demands courage. That is when people say, "This person is real. This person is solid." Realness earns respect faster than perfection. 9. Honesty improves relationships. Relationships built on lies collapse. Relationships built on honesty grow. Honesty creates clarity, confidence, security, openness, respect. People may not always agree with honest individuals, but they always respect them. Way 4. Take responsibility for your life. No excuses, no blaming. One of the fastest ways to lose respect is to constantly blame others, make excuses, and avoid responsibility. And one of the fastest ways to gain respect is to take responsibility for our actions, our choices, and our life. Most people do not do this because responsibility feels heavy and excuses feel comfortable. But here is the truth. Excuses make us feel good today, but make us powerless tomorrow. Responsibility feels uncomfortable today, but makes us powerful tomorrow. Respect follows power. Not physical power, but personal responsibility. Let's understand why responsibility creates respect. 1. Excuses make us weak. Responsibility makes us strong. When we blame others or make excuses, we say, "It's not my fault. I could not do it because of them. Life is against me. The system is unfair." These statements sound innocent, but they destroy our power. Because if everything is someone else's fault, then we can never change our life. Responsibility says, "I made a mistake. I need to improve. I need to learn. I will fix this. I will try again." This language builds strength. Strength attracts respect. 2. People respect those who fix problems, not those who complain. There are 2 types of people in every environment. Type 1. People who complain. Type 2. People who fix problems. Complainers talk endlessly about what is wrong, who is wrong, why things are unfair. Problem solvers quietly look for solutions, take action, learn new skills, adapt to reality. People respect problem solvers because they create value. Complaining changes nothing. Responsibility changes everything. 3. Responsibility shows maturity. Children blame others for mistakes. Immature adults also blame others. Mature adults take responsibility. Maturity is not age. Maturity is responsibility. A person may have a young face, but if they take responsibility, people call them mature, wise, stable, and maturity earns respect. 4. Responsibility increases credibility. When we take responsibility, people trust us more. Imagine 2 people. Person A always has excuses, never completes tasks, blames others, avoids accountability. Person B admits mistakes, learns from failure, tries again, takes ownership. Who will people respect more? Always person B, because ownership builds credibility. Credibility builds respect. 5. Blaming others lowers respect. Blaming others may feel comfortable, but it makes us look weak, helpless, defensive, immature, irresponsible. People do not respect victims. People respect warriors. Victims say, "Life happens to me." Warriors say, "I take charge of my life." This difference defines how others see us. 6. Responsibility leads to improvement. Responsibility gives us power to change. Example: if we failed an exam because we didn't study, blaming the teacher doesn't help. Responsibility teaches us to study better next time. If our business failed, blaming the economy doesn't help. Responsibility teaches us to fix strategy, improve skills, and adapt. When we take responsibility, we grow faster than others. Growth attracts respect. 7. Responsibility makes us more reliable. Responsibility means we do what we say. We finish what we start. We show up even when we don't feel like it. This reliability earns respect in workplace, family, friendships, business, leadership. People naturally admire those who can handle responsibilities without drama. 8. Responsibility creates leadership. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is responsibility. A leader is the person who says, "I will handle it. I will fix it. I will step up." People follow leaders because leaders take weight on their shoulders. When we take responsibility, people start trusting us, depending on us, and respecting us. 9. Responsibility eliminates excuses. Excuses give short-term comfort but long-term regret. Responsibility gives short-term discomfort but long-term respect. We must choose which lifestyle we want. Way 5. Control your emotions. Emotional discipline earns respect. One of the strongest signs of a respected person is emotional control. Anyone can get angry, anyone can shout, anyone can panic, anyone can overreact. These reactions are common. But respect is not given to common behavior. Respect is given to those who stay calm under pressure, clear under stress, mature during conflict, patient when provoked. This quality is called emotional discipline. Let's understand why emotional control earns so much respect. 1. Emotional control shows strength, not weakness. Some people think if I don't react, I am weak, but the truth is the opposite. Weakness is reacting instantly. Strength is responding wisely. When someone insults us and we stay calm, that is strength. When situations get stressful and we stay composed, that is strength. When things don't go our way and we don't panic, that is strength. People respect this because emotional stability is rare. 2. Emotional explosions destroy respect. When someone gets angry easily, shouts, insults, throws tantrums, or attacks others emotionally, people distance themselves quietly. They think this person has no control. This person is unstable. This person is dangerous. This person cannot be trusted. Respect dies. Nobody trusts an emotionally explosive person. Even if they are talented, their lack of emotional control reduces their value. 3. Emotional control gives power in arguments. In any conflict or argument, the calm person has the real power. The one who shouts loses control. The one who controls emotions controls the situation. Silence, patience, and calmness are strategic weapons. When we stay calm, we observe better, we understand better, we think better, we respond smarter. People respect those who do not lose control easily. 4. Emotional control protects dignity. When we lose control, we often do things that later embarrass us. Saying hurtful words, making wrong decisions, showing desperation, exposing insecurities, crying in wrong contexts, showing fear openly. Later we think, I should not have said that. I should not have reacted like that. Emotional control protects dignity, and dignity protects respect. 5. Emotional discipline increases leadership value. Leaders are respected not because they are perfect, but because they remain stable during stress, crisis, pressure, chaos, uncertainty. People look to leaders for stability. If a leader panics, everyone panics. If a leader stays calm, everyone gains confidence. Emotional discipline equals leadership currency. 6. Emotional control shows maturity. Age does not guarantee maturity. Emotional control does. A young person with emotional discipline earns more respect than an older person who behaves emotionally like a child. Mature behavior equals respected behavior. 7. Emotional control makes us unpredictable in a good way. Emotionally reactive people are easy to manipulate. People know exactly what button to press. Emotionally controlled people are unpredictable. Nobody knows how to attack them. This makes us harder to provoke, harder to trick, harder to control, harder to manipulate. And that increases respect. 8. Emotional control is not suppressing emotions. Controlling emotions does not mean we ignore feelings, we pretend to not care, or we stay silent always. It means we pause before reacting. We think before speaking. We choose when to respond. We choose how to respond. That is called emotional intelligence. 9. How to practice emotional control. Simple behaviors help. Breathe before reacting. Speak slowly. Listen fully before responding. Walk away from provocation. Observe instead of attacking. Respond with logic, not rage. These habits increase respect dramatically. Way 6. Improve yourself. Self-respect attracts external respect. The last and most powerful way to earn respect is to improve ourselves. Many people want respect from others without respecting themselves. But here is the truth. People treat us the way we treat ourselves. If we don't value our growth, our health, our habits, our mind, our time, or our goals, people will not value them either. Self-respect begins inside. External respect follows. Let's understand why improvement earns respect. 1. People respect those who are growing. Human beings admire progress, discipline, skill building, knowledge, transformation, mastery. When people see us improving, they think, this person is serious. This person respects themselves. This person is going somewhere in life. Growth naturally creates respect. 2. Improving yourself increases self-respect. When we improve ourselves, we feel stronger, smarter, healthier, faster, more capable, more confident. This internal confidence reflects in our speech, our body language, our decisions, our boundaries, our presence. Self-respect is visible even without speaking. 3. Improvement means upgrading skills. When we learn new skills, communication, money management, fitness, public speaking, leadership, creativity, discipline, emotional intelligence, we become more capable. Capability earns respect faster than appearance. Skills create value, and value attracts respect. 4. Improvement means taking care of our body. People respect those who exercise, eat well, maintain hygiene, dress properly, sleep adequately, because health discipline signals responsibility. If we don't respect our body, why should others? When we look good, we feel good. When we feel good, we behave confidently. Confidence earns respect. 5. Improvement means taking care of our mind. A sharp mind earns respect. We must feed our mind with books, learning new ideas, knowledge, perspective. When we speak with clarity and intelligence, people pay attention. Attention plus value equals respect. 6. Improvement means raising standards. Standards are invisible rules that define what we accept, what we reject, how we behave, how we treat ourselves, how we let others treat us. Low standards lead to low respect. High standards lead to high respect. If we raise our standards, we raise the respect others give us. 7. Improvement makes us competitive with ourselves. Respectable people are not focused on being better than others. They are focused on being better than their past self. That mindset looks like, I want to learn more than yesterday. I want to be healthier than last week. I want to speak better than last month. I want to earn more than last year. Growth becomes a habit. Habit becomes identity. Identity becomes respect. 8. Improvement removes insecurity. Insecurity comes from weakness, lack of progress, fear of failure, lack of skill, comparison, identity confusion. Improvement removes these insecurities. When we grow, our insecurities shrink. When insecurities shrink, confidence rises. Confidence earns respect. 9. Improvement shows responsibility for our own life. Respectable people don't wait for others to fix their life. They learn, train, adapt, evolve, try again, work silently, invest time wisely. They take responsibility for growth. Responsibility creates leadership. Leadership creates respect. Before we end this video, remember this. Respect is not something we demand. Respect is something we earn through our actions, our standards, our discipline, and our character. If we set boundaries, keep our word, control our emotions, take responsibility, and keep improving ourselves every day, people will respect us without us asking. So, build yourself, protect your dignity, and live with integrity. If this video gave you value, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more motivational graded reader lessons. And always remember, respect starts with you. We will see you in the next video.